Thank you, Yasmin. And more breaking news. A SWAT situation downtown has just ended. Our crew saw police taking a man out of the building. A canine also appeared to be injured. ABC 10 News anchor Max Goldwasser joins us live with how it all ended. Max?
Yeah, Ben, emotions have been running high within the last hour. We saw a very scary scene. One of those canines visibly injured in the middle of the street here. We saw police immediately load that canine into one of their cruisers and rush it to the hospital. And moments later, we watched as police walked outside the building with a man in handcuffs. And we have video of that moment. Again, this happening after what was an hours-long standoff. Police said he lives in the building and was wanted for assault with a deadly weapon in connection to an incident that happened last Friday. The victim of that incident, who says she lives right across from the man, says he hit her with a baseball bat. She had to go to the hospital. She actually showed us her injuries. She had bruises to her hip and both of her hands. And that's when she told us that she told police she saw the man once again at 9 a.m. this morning. Police showed up. We're told officers went to the suspect's apartment. They demanded he come out. He refused. They evacuated portions of the building. Police believed he might have been armed, so they called SWAT to the scene. And after a standoff that lasted more than 7 hours, they had him in custody, the victim reacting to the moment that happened.
I feel safer. I feel safe. If he did that to the dog, imagine what he's going to do to me.
So obviously everyone now is concerned about the dog, and I just spoke with police. I was told the dog is going to be okay, but I mean, a very scary scene that unfolded here earlier this afternoon. People also, if they saw the dog get injured, they were concerned if their own pets would be suffering any injuries as well, related to any chemical agents that might have been released in the building, because they all saw police releasing tear gas inside. But one of the officers let them know animals are resilient to chemical agents, but understandably, he can say that all he wants. These people, their concerns are still going to be there until they can go back inside. They can't go back inside quite yet, though, because of all the tear gas that was reportedly released inside the building. So now we're in the process of trying to get that tear gas out, opening up windows and doors to make it safe for people to go back in. Fire department hasn't given the green light yet, but when they do, these people will be able to re-enter the building once again. Operation over, SWAT standoff, man in custody, and it looks like that canine is going to be okay. Live downtown, Max Goldwasser, ABC 10 News.